there, arrest Hillary Clinton, make her sing like a songbird, bring in 5 people that she sings on, they sing on 5 more. Now you've got something. Now you've got momentum to bring this corrupt part of the country down. Thank you so much for the call, Jason, but I've got to move on. Let's go to Margaret in Oklahoma, wants to talk about the FBI. Go ahead, Margaret.
Hello. I think that the solution to the problem is to completely destroy the FBI, and to do that, just to go over the criminal things they have done and to confront them with it. As for example, this case of Schaeffer Cox, they set him up. In a criminal way. They broke laws setting him up, and the prosecutors were just as criminal as the FBI agents. They had a scenario. He was a completely, totally innocent, good, kind, loving person. They had a scenario.
Yeah, he was a bad guy because he liked the Second Amendment and free speech. Yeah, and is he still in jail in Alaska? Is that correct?
He's in jail right here in Illinois.
Oh, Illinois. Oh, okay.
7 years he's been in prison.
Yeah, that's a crime.
Kids are crying.
Unbelievable.
And we're just ignoring him. People don't know about him. And if you look into it, you'll see all the criminal things that the FBI did. And they got away with it because the government covers up for them. The government pats it down and moves it over. And if we quit doing that, if we got the FBI on trial and just showed how evil they are, that total criminal they are, then he would have a bigger chance, because the reason that he has such trouble proving his innocence is because immediately the assumption is that the FBI is above reproach. They did criminal things to put him in prison, and the only way he can the only defense he has is that they did that to him. The things they said were lies, and they were lies. And they got away with it. And if they weren't above reproach, then they would have thrown that out, because they were obviously doing criminal things to him.
You're completely right.
They held a knife. This guy, Bill Fulton, he wrote a book. He held a knife to Schaeffer's friend's throat because Schaeffer was holding his baby. He was holding the baby. So he jumps because they wouldn't come up with a plan to attack the government.
Yeah, it's really sad what happened to Schaeffer Cox. Schaeffer Cox should not be in prison. And like you said, not many people have even heard of him. He was just a pro-American, pro-Second Amendment, pro-First Amendment guy, and they had to shut him down because he was so influential and powerful. And yeah, he got set up. But look, Jeff Sessions calls for the immediate review of the FBI. Let's see if anything happens there. And Florida Governor Rick Scott calls for Wray to resign. So we'll see. Maybe we're going the right way.